have you ever heard of mirroring before? Like when you mirror a customer? Like,
Yeah, you're following their reactions. If they get more excited, you get more excited. If they
sure,
slow down, you do like something like that.
exactly. So one thing, so there's two real segments here that there's mirroring and then there's reverse mirroring, which is something I'm going to explain here, which is a fake term. I just made it up. But like when you're mirroring somebody, if they're like into it and they're leaning in and like they're trying to learn about it, then you lean in and get more involved with them, kind of follow their lead. But if they're like leaning back, like they're all skeptical of you, just like mean mugging you or something, and you're like, yeah, they're just like, seriously, dude, like get out of my house. That's what they're thinking, whether they do that or not. You're not going to leave with meeting eye to eye, right? So one thing though, when you're in a situation, like when somebody already has their paperwork, remember they're kind of feeling sort of defensive or protective over it. Like, I don't want to show you my cards. Like, I don't want you to see them. So instead of acting like really involved and like you're trying to kill them with kindness to how, like, okay, I'm going to sweet talk you to show my paperwork, literally like lean back in your chair, just like, cool, Mrs. Jones, like act like you don't give a shit if they show you their paperwork or not. Because now they don't, because what they're expecting you to do is ask to see the paperwork. And when you don't do that and you're like, Mrs., you don't even have to show that to me right now, then they're like, oh. And so it kind of changes the whole like approach, how they're feeling about it, the temperature of the situation, if you will. Like that's when somebody gets that you're not out there to scoop up an opportunity from them and you're just there to show them how it all works and you don't care one way or another, then they listen to you and you can communicate to them and get through that closing process.